Listen. Yeah. Yes, God. Get that out of
Whoa. Happy Saturday to all of you. Listen, it's your boy Matty-Rants. I hope you're having a good day, if you will. This is a little different because we're not doing a US season of Drag Race. We're not doing All Stars 10. That was last week. You know, we had the finale with our winner and all that good jazz. But today we're going to be doing not RuPaul. Look at me. We're doing Drag Race France All Stars episode 2. It was a ball episode. It was a Super Ball. They came with some looks, y'all. So we need to get into it. And this is why I'm low-key a little bit late for this video today, because I was trying to pull all this together. And then there's some issues. We had a storm yesterday, and it caused my internet to be a little bit wonky. And right now, even the cable is a little weird. They said they have to do some maintenance, but I'm just like, oh my gosh, here we go. So I got it all together right before this video. I'm excited to talk about this episode with you today. So going forward, because we are going to have some new announcements for new shows coming up soon, I'm aware of a couple of things that are in the mix. But right now we're going to be covering All Stars France here, Drag Race Brazil Season 2. I'll be doing a video for that, I believe, Monday. Monday. I was going to have the Brazil one posted. Tuesday was going to be King of Drag. And then, of course, we're still having a Sunday panel tomorrow. It's going to be a good time. Lots of hot topics and so many things that have taken place. And as well as, of course, covering these international seasons too. So this will be fun. And I know Jamar has been watching them. I know I got Dooley on the assignment too. I got to get Gabby there. And of course, I think Blake is also in the background watching. See, Diggy won't be joining because they're international seasons. He does not partake. But we will have a good time going forward for the rest of the year with the band. So make sure you tune in. Now, all of my social media links are in my About section for this YouTube channel. So if you want to find me, they are available for your consumption with the Linktree link. I also do reactions on Patreon. I did what am I looking for here? I did. Sorry, I saw a chat and it took me out of my flow. Oh, I did do a reaction for King of Drag today. Actually, I filmed it this morning. I got to edit and post it, so I'll have it up tonight. But I also will get Brazil done in the morning for you, and then catch up with Drag Race France for the Snatch Game episode that just came out. So yes, I'm excited for that. Also, if you want to send me anything, there is a P.O. box. If you would want to get a free week of Paramount Plus on me, I have an affiliate link as well. Affiliate link that you can click on and get a free week of Paramount Plus on me. You can even include Showtime in that. I also have Cameo and merch available at dragqueenmerch.com. Of course, just as a reminder, this program is for entertainment purposes only, and content's not intended to malign any religion, race, gender, company, individual, or wigs. And all opinions expressed by myself, they're just my personal opinions and don't reflect the opinions of every human on the planet. Don't send hate to anybody that we talk about today. Grab your libations and strap in a little bit of a talker. Don't post these ways in the chat. And if you feel uncomfortable doing this program, consume some tibia and have yourself a good poot. If you do want to drop a little tippy poot in the jar, because we are going to be in the desert days of this channel, even more than we were before. PayPal.me/MattyRants, Cash App $Matt924, as well as $MattyRants, and Venmo Matty-Rants. Yay! I'm excited. Listen, I know everybody's not watching Drag Race France All Stars, but it does mean a lot to me just for tuning in to get like a take on a different show that is a part of the branches and franchises when it comes to RuPaul's Drag Race. So even if you're not watching, which I do encourage you to, and you just want to support the channel, I very much appreciate those of you who are tuning in right now and giving me the views for my channel as they so desperately need it. We are fully aware. So I want to thank y'all for tuning in. God bless you. And let's go ahead and get this started today. I don't foresee me being here for very, very long. But I do know that we do have a lot to discuss and talk about. And you may hear my babies in the background going ham because they are playing right now. But yeah. But again, I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. And yay. All right. Oh, I'm sorry. I had to get up 2 different slides for this one to do Drag Race fans. But yeah. Okay, boom. All right. So no one went home last week, which people were excited, including myself, with this one because honestly, it's a great cast. I didn't want to see anybody, gone. But I also, we give somebody an extra chance. I always say that for like the all-star seasons. Don't send nobody home. Give them a second, one more go again, just because it's nice to see them back. For Magnetica, who went home early, for Big Bertha, who has a lot on their shoulders and wants to show out and do what they got to do. It is what it is, right? But Mommy Wata definitely is feeling their stuff. They should, because they won, and I'm so excited for my sister. But again, the competition is ramping up. It's getting really heated up in here and all that kind of good stuff. I love it. I love it. But it was a little foretelling, to say the least. No shade to Magnetica. I kind of felt in my spirit, I said, if she don't really hit the gas now, I don't know what's going to happen in the future for her. And this being a design challenge, it was a little tough to take. The next day, they come into the workroom and notice that their pictures are on the wall, which is pretty fucking cool. Mommy Watsa does troll Big Bertha a tad bit with the badge pinning ceremony by having Big Bertha do it, which Bertha was like, I'm not doing that again, baby. But, I'm glad you're feeling yourself. And Mommy Watsa should, because they were putting in work last week and it was a good time. Now, Nikki Doll does come into the workroom and lets them know they're about to do another mini challenge where they will not win anything. It's the truth. Love the show. They're not winning nothing in no mini challenge. So they're not going to win. But it's fun and everyone had a great time. And maybe it counts towards a certain score. Maybe. But they did some Pujo sticks, that's what I call it, or that's what I know it for when I was at Marine Military Academy. And except it was with makeup brushes or Q-tips, if you will. And I thought this was kind of cool. But who was their opponent? Because I thought they were going against each other. It's the winner of season 1 of Drag Race France, Paloma. Right? I got it right. You? Yes, yeah, I got it right. I'm like, yes, Matt, we did cover that season. We totally remember. We have to. But yes, they came back, which I think it's really cool. And I was like, okay, we're seeing a lot of people from the previous seasons pop in for the first All-Stars, which I'm always down for. And Paloma looks fucking good. So I was like, all right, but you fighting with this wig? That was me. Poor Paloma. Why are you fighting with the wig? You got good hair. Let that baby put on that cap or something. A lot of people didn't do so well, and that's perfectly fine. Everybody's not athletic. We had a few falls from Grace. I don't think anybody really understood what they were trying to do here. Magnetica almost had to go to the hospital. Baby almost ran into the Eiffel, not the tower. I was nervous for her. A few people really knew what to do, or more so stood in one position, which was Punani. And, we had a tie at one point with Soa de Muse, but she kind of hit the ground first before her. But everybody's afraid of La Big Bertha. Everybody's afraid of Big Bertha over here taking this serious. I mean, what if there's money involved? What if? We got to take these serious this week, my God in heaven. No, Bertha did that, to be honest with you. I thought they were going to win the mini challenge, so I was kind of gagged. She was also the only one I saw run across the beam to go get the crown, which was kind of stated at the beginning of the mini challenge, so it threw me off just a tad bit. But it was fun, and everyone had a good time. Nikki wasn't going to fall because it's her show. And Punani won the mini challenge. They didn't get anything that was of value, but yeah, they won the mini challenge in a smile. They did. They're told that there is a Super Bowl this episode and they need to get into teams. Now, with Punani winning the mini challenge, they're a team captain, and Big Bertha was also made a team captain as well. I said, okay, this is going to be interesting with Punani getting to pick first. You're told this is a ball. It's something to do with fashion and clothes. Who are you going to pick? Let me explain to you how Ellipse would have been the first person whose name would have graced my mouth because, oh, absolutely, you come over here. Your aesthetic and your style, come here, come hither, come hither. Oh yeah, I'd have had Ellipse immediately. Like, whoop, come on through. Step on in the room, baby. Mm-hmm. That would me. I'm not dumb shit. I'm trying to win some things. Shoot. I got to win some things. So I'm here for all of it. I am. I'm here for all of it. So shout out to Ellipse on the team. They also picked Cam. I thought that was a smart choice. Peach and Mami Wata. So I was like, okay, that's a solid team that I can see. It feels very together. It's all in sync. The girls are cohesive. That's the idea. So I was like, okay, Poole knew what to do. Poole didn't know what to do. Now, mind you, Bertha was already like, well, I'm not the fashion girly, so this is going to be very much based off of energy, style, what I feel is going to work. We all can shine a little bit. Picking Misty, I can see it. They went to fashion school. Mama knows what to do when it comes to sewing and creativity. Bet. Magnetica, safe choice. Not doing so well, but is a very good creative, and they have awesome ideas. They know how to make clothes. Moon is a goddess, Avi, and so is the bestie. So this did make sense, even though I know Soa don't know how to grain. So I was like, oh, this is my man thing, but we'll see. Listen, we got our teams. Now we need our categories, and this is where they get this little nice, nasty twist when it comes to this week's Super Bowl, which I liked. Now you got XX Wings, which for me, if you told me that was the category where wings is a part of whatever we're doing, I'm going Vicky's Secrets. I'm going to Victoria's. That's what I'm going to go first before I get other ideas and we go down the line of what can I do with wings and also give severity and sexy. Boom. Then we got, hold on, let me get my notes. Metro Boule Work. Let's go. So it's like, okay, we need a day to night look. It needs to be a 2-in-1. Okay, what are you giving for daytime? Boom, transition into the nighttime girl. All right, bet. I said, this is going to be an interesting ball. The last category is giving team fashion house, where they must all make cohesive looks together as a fashion house. I was like, oh my God. I was so happy. I was like, oh my God. We're doing a fashion house. We get to do cohesive looks. We get to put this all together. Ooh, how fun would that have been as a creative and sitting there in the workroom and discussing this as a group, how they would, oh, I love them doing fashion houses. I want them to do this way more often when it comes to the balls, especially if you're putting them into teams. I also like the fact that with judging, they technically had not just the winning team sort of like situation. It was like, okay, yes, these girls were at the bottom, but there were obvious like good pieces from other girls that maybe didn't do so well from the other team, but also, I liked how they put this together. It felt fair. And with this, they get fabric. It's not unconventional. There's no toilet paper. There is no floaties. There is no random objects falling from the sky. It's not giving Nope a quarter that fell into this man's head and the horse's ass. None of that. So I liked it. I said, okay, we got fabric. We have real shit that we can work with. We're going to get something today, especially with these teams. Listen, we are about 14 minutes into this video today, I just wanted to stop and say thank you for tuning in. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe to become part of this Rant Pack family. It's not the most popular series that I usually do when it comes to this channel, but I certainly appreciate y'all for tuning in and giving me a watch today. If you would also like to drop a tippy poo in my jar just for your boy hosting with the most in today, please and thank you. It is paypal.me/MattyRants, Cash App $Matt924, as well as $MattyRants. Okay, tummy. And Venmo Matty-Rants. Sorry, I've just had coffee today. I haven't eaten yet. It's been a morning. I've been busy. And you know how I am. When I start to work, I always forget like the main things that I need to do. I'm always like, work. So anywho, back to the show. We have our teams. We have our goals. We know exactly what we're supposed to be putting on the table here. It's time to get creative and talk about what they want to do. Now, these teams come up with names. And while it is a mad dash and grab for some fabric here, I did like the process of how they came up with the teams. Like, first of all, I'm always here for my X-Men fans. So shout out to the X-Babies, okay? We are here for the school of gifted, mutants. Come on now, Professor Xavier. But it was the House of M, Maison of M, I believe. I hope I'm correct here. And no shade. Okay, I'm going to be real. I said to myself, this group isn't going to win. And I love them down. I don't know why I felt this way in my spirit. I had no spoilers. I sat there like, they're not going to win. But they're going to do a good job, and it's going to be nice to see. But I have a feeling that it's going to be this group that's in trouble. And no shade, because House of that's cool. It's a cool concept, and I like the idea behind it. But to me, as far as like the cohesion aspect of like a house line in fashion, I was like, that's not it. Versus the other group when they talked about Another Monday. Immediately I knew the idea where this was going, the idea of like the way they were going to do the full start off of giving very daytime sportswear, moving into I saw it. You know what I mean? I was like, oh, okay. Another Monday too. Like I dead ass could see somebody on Project Runway at the finale going, this is my collection, Another Monday. House of M would have made me go, well, what's this gonna be? And then I'm now having to guess because I'm like, well, it's based on X-Men, but where else is this going? No shade. Okay. I can see the visual. I got the idea, and I felt they were right on the money as far as where it was going. Cheyenne, thank you so very much for the first super chat of the day. I thank you. I always have a good time on your reviews, and I always have a good time with you. So thank you so very much. Sorry, I got the tatas out today. I don't know why. Well, it's hot, so that's why we have our tank on today. But yeesh. I told you I'm not gonna be here long. We got it today. Good. I was taking a long ass time to get these visuals together, but it is what it is. This part was one of my favorites. Please, more of this. Thank you. I like it when there's a little bit of kitty cat. You know what I'm saying? Little kitty cat, little catty, little meow. Yeah. Oh, this was fun. This was so fun to watch. And thank you to Wow Presents for putting up the regular version of Drag Race France. That dub wasn't doing it. I watched the dub version getting the screen grabs, right? Watching them do this in French with the subtitles, yeah, I needed that because I would have missed so much of not only Soa, but Mommy's personality, because those AI voices are not doing it in the dub. Nope, they're not giving them the flavor. They're not giving them the pizzazz and all of the things that make them the greatest people ever to me. They're not getting it. And I did not, this is me telling you, keep that. I didn't need the dub version, but if others do, keep it. It's whatever, hearts to hearts. But like, bitch, this was funny. Now, the House of M needs the fabric because it really does go with what they're trying to do in the aesthetic with this nice sort of sequin striped moment. Okay. And they're willing to trade another fabric that they do not need, that has nothing to do with their collection, to the other group that is going in a direction where they say you would probably be able to better use this. This is a competition, and I'm so happy people remembered that. I'm so happy Peach and Mommy remembered that. And no shade, even the rest of them that were in this group, Pooh. Okay, Pooh Nani, please forgive me, baby. I'm gonna have to start calling you Pooh. Because that is, it's so nasty saying your name, because you know that means Pooh. But like Pooh also sounds cute because it's like Pooh, Pooh. I'm for real. Paul was like, well, bitch, hold on. But I was here for Peach, like, bitch, we're not give them this fabric. I mean, if we do give them the fabric, it's all gonna look the same and it's not gonna be cute. So like we can just take the other one, just do what we gotta do. But it's Soa trying to, come on, and you know how Soa is, like, hold on, bitches. Listen, look at this fabric. It's giving what needs to give. Why y'all being so damn difficult? Like, what's it having? Mommy, no. N-O means no. No, we're not trading this fabric. Oh, that back and forth was nasty. It was good. It was really good. Peach is over here plotting ways to sabotage the other group. Some don't want to do that because it's like we can just win on our own merit, but at the same time, we are in a competition. We're trying to stop playing this game. These two, now they give sisters high key, okay? And this is really what it was. It was across the room, the two doors. You already know how it goes in that household, right? The upstairs, parents downstairs. They got the whole upstairs to themselves, okay? The den is right there at the end of the hallway, but there are two doors. Yeah, you know what? Fuck all that, because they share a bathroom. They share a bathroom. Come with me. We got the story. I got the story, kids. They are upstairs. The doors are right across from each other. The bathroom is in the middle. Do you know the house I'm in? All right, stick with me now. And they got to share that bathroom. They fucking hate that shit. The double sinks, it's not enough. It's not enough, Mom and Dad. It's not enough. She be in the bathroom too long. I'm tired of her. But that's my bitch, and I see it would mess with her. I'm about to, it's very that. Oh my God. Am I describing a portion of my life where I had to share a Jack and Jill bathroom? Thank you, Ryla. With my brother? Yes. Did we also at certain points have our own bathrooms and God was good in those days? Yes. Hated having to share a bathroom with my brother because my God, he would be in there forever. Hated it. I'm like, what you doing in there? You don't look better. Like, you're not going to look better. It's not happening. It's not happening. Oh my gosh, James CL, thank you so much for the tippy poos and the love. I appreciate you, my baby. Today for catching up on playbacks and also watching the live while I got the emojis cleaning the house. Good luck on the cleaning and do not mix chemicals. We need you here. Mustard kit? Don't do that. And then also late panel tippies. Thank you, peeps. I appreciate you, James CL. Thank you. I hope you're having a wonderful Saturday. To Drag Race France All Stars. This was fun. I was there for the Boule. I really was. I was like, thank you. I needed this little giggle over this dumb drama over nothing. It's kind of sad. No shade, Magnetica, you did broker this deal really well when it came to the... Oh, I was going slow. You did broker this deal really well when it came to the fabric. You did. And it's sad that when we get there... But I was kind of like, damn, Magnetica was a part of the whole resolution of we can work this out, think about what this can go with and what you're trying to do. I said, look at you. You might need to sell houses. Yeah, you might need to be a real estate agent. Oh, interior decorator too. I'm telling you. It's like, look at this. It worked for you. It happened. They ended up trading the fabric. It worked out. It was, of course, squashed real quick and they moved on. The workroom conversations that happened afterwards were beautiful and deep with Moon and Ellipse and in reference to speaking and talking about certain things that may be considered either taboo or possibly very personal to oneself, but it can open up so many other people who can relate and it can save lives as well. I personally know that from my own channel and some of the things that y'all have sent me and told me and stories about just me going live and talking and just sharing some things with myself. So I really love that they did have this moment on television. Again, Drag Race France doesn't feel like they're putting on for the cameras when it comes to the emotional aspect of the show and the personal side of things. Everything feels organically done and real, and these conversations are naturally happening. There's not producer prompted into, we're trying to be nice and just say no. It feels like they're just genuinely having these conversations, and I love that, and I love this part of the show. It's great. Nikki look good. Oh, Nikki, you do look good. Love the red hair. Love the dress. The legs are giving. I was here for the full ensemble. The ensemble did what needed to be done. It did. The judges panel is, of course, Locke Pignot. Boom. I know the joke didn't land. Shine, looking gorge. Daphne, I will get to your contact lenses in a second. And the special guest judge, and I'm saying special guest judge because I know who the guest judge is. Shoot, at one point in time, she was running Hollywood down as far as like, we're not using Angelina Jolie anymore. We're going to use Marion Cotillard. And it's true. Please tell me some people remember what I'm talking about. Like, there was a certain point in time when Marion was like in damn near every movie and was at every Oscars event being nominated for everything. There is a blip in time. And I maybe want to say 2010s. I'm trying to think. I was like, oh my God, they got Marion. Marion. Oh. And then I was trying to remember, wasn't she a part of some scandal, or was they trying to perpetrate that because of a movie she was doing with like some actor that I can't remember if it was George Clooney or Bradford. I forget who it is. But I was like, I remember there being some drama back in the day. But no, I liked her. Personally, I love her as an actress. She eats. Okay. She was also really good in the Batman movie too. For those of you who don't remember, she is in was it Rises? I forget the name of it. The Christopher Nolan Batman movies. She was in the last one with Anne Hathaway, who was Catwoman, and she was, I forget whose daughter she was playing. She made some comments about, yes, I think that is one, I forget, but I remember there was some scandals that were going on with her at one point in time, but it was like, I wasn't paying attention too much. Dark Knight Rises. Okay, I'm not crazy. Yeah. But she's a great actress. And honestly, she was an excellent guest judge. No shade. Like, every time she spoke, I just wanted to listen. I didn't hear any background music. I heard no other words. Everything she said. And again, the dub does not do her any justice in the original language and context. Oh, baby. And I love that, like, when she was also talking about Punani's look, she was having a moment. Did you see that shit? She was having an outer body experience looking at Punani's outfit. And then when she told Daphne, she turns to her and she's like, as a kid, I also collected butterflies with ripped wings. And that would be the most beautiful thing to me. And I was like, Punani, you don't know what you just did. Like, you really moved this lady, okay? Like, she saw herself through your drag. It was kind of fire to see all that. But yes. The lip sync song is great too. I have heard it so many times in my life. I've heard it in restaurants. I've heard it at the orchestra out here in Houston, the symphony, I should say, out here. I've seen different versions of that song being done. I've seen it in commercials for chocolate, as well as random commercials for laundry detergent. Like, that is one of the most famous songs I can ever think of. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not just in French, like, it's a classic French song, right? But it's also very universal. Like, it's global, if you will. A lot of people know that song. I'm thinking, yeah, at least I do. I'm like, damn, they did a song I know, bitch. I'm over there like, wait, I can sing this too. Okay. But no, let's move on to the runways, if you will. Daphne, these contact lenses were crazy. I don't know what's going on, but God bless you and your bangs. Push on through, sister. Push on through. Okay, so I gotta change slides. Remove. I have to change this. My abbies are showing through the shirt. Yeah, sorry. The working out is working out. But no, let me go ahead and get the new one because I had to do two separate ones today. I'm trying. I'm trying. I am. I had to start working out again. I kind of fell off a little bit. And I was like, Matthew, what is wrong with you? So I've been back working out again and we're enjoying it. And when I say I fell off, I'm like, me falling off is me saying I like didn't work out for 2 days and how dare I? My birthday's coming up. Shoot, I'm about to be 39. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to give the girls a run for their money, honey. Okay. It is for what I've been told I am. Thanks. But yeah. The Super Bowl. Let's get to the looks. Thanks for tuning in. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Become part of the Rant Back family. Appreciate you for being here. You want to drop it to people in the jar? Super cute. Or if you want to hit the other jars, paypal.me/MattyRants. Catch up $Matt924 as well as Venmo MattyRants and $MattyRants. Boom. Yay. Okay, here we go. Forgive me, I don't have every reference pulled together, but I can appreciate the looks. First up is Peach. Category is XX Wings. Yes. 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 More of the prosthetic arms and people having their arms and wings tees and the girls pushing through. Yes. More of that. Do more of it. Wear that out. Make that annoying, please. Because that was fire. And I do like it when they have their arms as the wings because it adds so much more to the experience of the wings moving for me, as long as the arms don't look super crazy. But I enjoyed this Disney Pegasus horse. I do, because this is definitely the Disney Pegasus. Down, but low key with some nipple rings and all the rest of it, give a little nasty. Nasty, nasty horse. Do what you want. Dun dun dun. Clop, 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 clop. Oh, you nasty horse. Very that. This was amazing. I thought it was cool. It was very interesting. The Prince Albert is wild on the cup. Thank God it's the cup for where it's at and not an actual peen. I was like, thank you. Furries, stand up, make some noise. This is for you. This is for you. Okay. Beastars fans, what's the giggle? I'm telling you, they went to the Greek mythology era. They did it's a little do what it needs to be done. Go off. Nay. Okay. This was powerful. I liked it. It was great. Mm-hmm. Bronies left gagged. I can't. No, the equestronauts. Listen, that's who it really is. The equestronauts are eating. Tina Belcher is peeing right now over this, okay? I cannot believe it. I can't. Shout out to my Bob's Burgers fans. Mommy Wata. This is Puss. I'm happy she did a Victoria's Secret moment. I enjoyed this quite a lot. Yeah. It felt like it was referencing Naomi too, so I was also enjoying that factor a tad bit. Very clean, and I liked it. Very that. Yeah, I don't have too much to say other than it was clean, it was Puss, it was right where it needed to be. I have no notes personally. I thought it was, like you say, wild card, very classic. It was like, this is what I want to see. Next up is La Big Bertha as a oh, as a rooster. As a rooster. As a rooster. Hey David, as a rooster. Yuck. Bertha came high key for this ball. I'm not going to lie to you. I was very impressed. I was like, this is actually fire. Like, the skirt is a little weird to me. That's like one of my only, that it gave more turkey based on the skirt for me. However, everything about this I kind of lived and breathed for, especially her presentation with the hands out like this with the claws. Because I also thought to myself, why have that on the hands if you already have the claws on the feet? I was like, what mutant chicken is this? Because it has 4 legs now. That is a gag. I know I'm being extra with this because it's very much what the human-esque animals would more than likely have the arms as that. Yes, I totally get it, but I'm being critical because I just want to be, because it's kind of funny, right? I thought about it. I was like, oh, bitch, there's some chemicals in this chicken. But no, I thought this was pretty good. I did. I liked it a lot. I was like, come on, Bertha. She ate quarter legs. Yeah. Magnetica, it's really interesting with the position they put you in this week, because in reality, I liked everything that some things I was like, okay, the second look. But I liked a lot of, if not everything that you gave. I didn't hate it. Some things were definitely like pow pow, but this was, I thought, cool. And I thought it was puss. And her makeup is everything. And I love the wig. I like this. I like this. I kind of did. The bodysuit was a little interesting, but to me, I thought it was right. It was giving moth, but also something with the wings was throwing me off to when she said beetle. And I was like, girl, I was getting moth high key with the furriness of the legs and what was happening up here and what was going on. No shade. I thought it was moth, but then the wings gave beetle shell opening tease. I was like, interesting. But I liked it. This mug is amazing. I love the pink and the way it blends together. But yeah, this was beautiful. Yeah, the Moo glare references were eating today. Like, there was a lot of Moo glare. Which it's funny because the dub said muggler. If you watch the dub, it's a muggler reference. I was like, oh my God, this is not real. But Punani, I actually lived and breathed for this. This was really interesting to see walk down the runway. But I think what sold this the most is presentation, because someone could have walked in this and I've been like, oh, okay. The face is what I'm liking the most. But I think I liked presentation. It was a little simple, but it was chic and it made sense to me. I don't know. I was enamored by this one. I did. I liked it. I was enamored. Misty Phoenix. I feel like we were getting harpies tease, but like she mentioned, and I forget the name specifically, but like some sort of winged creature that Satan would send out to do the worst of the worst. And it was a play on something they did their season. I thought this was kind of cool. I liked it. I have a little bit of some things here and there because that right wing was taking its time to come up, and it threw me off a tad bit. Low key, no shade. I like the 3D printed effect. I did. I was cool, if it makes sense. I wasn't blown by this Fury. Thank you, Fury. I wasn't blown. I liked it. It did give me wind chime. I assumed if I had possibly passed her by and a little bit, it would have sounded lovely. There is a storm of brewing. We know on the porch. I'd put Misty on my porch. I would. She'd sit right there and just let the wind blow a little bit. But yes, I liked it. It also gives me a really fucked up car wash. If you brought your vehicle in there, damn, the damage. Oof, you did sign a waiver before you did go in there, though. This is just in case you want the effect. I still thought it was cool, though. I liked it from the back. I don't know why I liked it. Look, the way the wings were down from here and the way this looks, I thought that was like dope. But yeah, I wasn't. It was a 2 for me. For those of you who know, when we do live reviews, 1 means everything. 2 is it's okay. More so, you like it, but you change some things. 3 is the chop because you cannot find it. baby. Woo, this hair. I still haven't mastered the do-rag sleeping bit. This morning it was better, but when I woke up, it was a tad bit loose and it was like sticking up like that. I was like, Mother Tucker. Tito Burrito, thank you for the super sticker. I appreciate my friend. Thank you so very much. Who's next? Moon cannot do wrong for me, so I feel bad because you're gonna call me biased, but I'll be that. I'll be her. I'll be the one. I got a little Mugler reference in here too. I did like that. I'm sorry. I thought this was nice to look at. It's not like the most high echelon of things out there for the runway, but it is giving for me. I enjoyed it. Like if I saw this, I'd be like, yes. I think I liked it with the wings and how that effect came out because they came out together. Like it didn't give hokey pokey when those wings got up. It was also how Moon looked like when they pressed the button and they went up. She was like, I was like, presentation. It gave what needed to be given, very succubus. I liked it. Like the wig, like the makeup. I liked it. I enjoyed this look. So did the Muse, paying homage to that hair look that they did their season. Y'all remember? Yeah. Like this is them showing that they've survived through so much and they got the battle scars and it's giving this sort of like I've been through it and I'm thriving, surviving, pushing through, a warrior. Okay. I love this and it is my favorite look that they did for the ball. I wish I did not see the remotes so much when they were doing everything compared to others. Like other people had like one little button and that was it, or it was concealed a bit more. When Soa was doing it, I thought they were about to eject, or possibly they had a jetpack on their back, and this was the Rocketeer. That's an old movie reference. And they was about to scoot on up. Do you hear me? It was before Iron Man. No Tony Stark. Hold the Doctor Do. And it was like, And when I saw, I thought they were skiing. No shade. This still was everything. But that bitch was skiing. It was pizza, ice cream, French fry. Do you hear me? And for the girls that know how to ski, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The wings said pizza, ice cream, French fry. I said, all right. But this was cool and I liked it and I was very much blown away by it. If I was in the front, say this walked the ball, girl, she get 10s from me. I just would want her to like put that shit up your something to where it looks less you doing that and more so you're just doing it effortlessly. Other than that, I thought this was severe. I liked it. It was amazing. And I'm glad she chose this wig and she did her makeup this way. Very cool look. What? I never asked for a free ride. I know we'll come around. Chromatic ass wings. Bitch, I was like, what? This is exactly how Katie almost fell off that. She was riding Cam. You hear me? The wings weren't stable. Let me not. This is Puss. The only issue I have is she looked like she was having, it was a lot to hold on. She would give a pose and it was Puss, and then she'd be lugging that big ass motherfucking wings. Like whenever she stood still, everything, all of the above. Everything standing still. When baby girl was walking, I was like, I know, sister. I know your mama had to put all your bags. Why don't you put them in your locker? Why you need to put your books in your locker, sweet pea. It was giving that, no shade, but it was beautiful. I lived. I was like, God damn, Kim, puss. But like, yes, it did give me, whoo, this is a lot to take. My absolute favorite for this category out of everybody else, my absolute favorite was the lips. Did you see this shit? Did you witness this Beetleborg in full transformation? Stand up. Please stand up. Baby, the way this bitch came out, I'm sorry, are you giving a little... I said, hold on. Not the nasty micro duck walk. Not we're doing the feet. Not we doing the walk, sister. Not we doing the nasty little shuffle. Oh, that was... I said, oh... They don't know. They don't know you bad, Lips. They don't know. They don't know. I like that she kept it on the whole time. She kept it on the whole time. Got up to the front and still had the mask on. Presentation was so nasty. The Boule reference, all of it. Whoo. Renaissance. Mugged. Took the mask off. Mugged down. We haven't even seen the wings yet. The wings are still giving very, like, not a part of the full package, just something to show. It's when she opens the wings. My God. Absolutely beautiful. I love there were holes included, almost like the Beatles been through a little bit of battles. I was like, yo, this was fire. It was fire. Presentation 10, look 10, makeup 10, all 10s across the board. Fire. One of the best things I've ever seen on Drag Race. I was like, absolutely fire. One of my favorite things ever, period. You're amazing, Lips. P.S. You're amazing. It's like, oh my God. All right. Let's get to the next category. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Come part of this Rampack family. Welcome to Metro Boule. Work, let's go. It is from day to night, and everyone has a story. First up is Big Bertha. Okay, Mama was working all day, and then she gonna be working all night. Pow in the cabaret. I said, okay, Bertha. I was like, hey, y'all. I said, she gets a pass. It's not my favorite thing in the universe, but it's definitely high up there. I was like, okay, Bertha. And I did like the presentation for when we did remove said objects and whatever was happening here. So, yes. But I liked it. It was nice. It's there. Misty Phoenix is next, a cashier who is a dominatrix at night. I didn't care for this. I was like, oh, okay. And then you got the ponytail that you whipping because that's the whip. Okay. It was like, I'm no shade. I was like, no. This is no for me, but good for her. I'm glad she was happy. Not for me, I said. No. Mm-mm. Magnetica. Either is a part of the Empire in Star Wars, possibly, maybe a guard in Total Recall, maybe somebody in Dune, possibly in the movie Meatballs. I'm a minor. I said, on what planet? Because this is not Earth, and that's all right. But I see every 80s movie, early 90s sci-fi flick all in it. So I was like, oh, okay. I cannot wait for the reveal. That was me watching this. I can't wait. This is going to be so exciting. I'm a minor and I was working in the mines and I want to give all covered up teas. Okay, Betty. And then The gag is I'm a gem because I've been mining. What? What? Okay. Come with me. Walk with me. So you're the miner, but you are really killing your people because you're bashing rock and you're a gem. And so this is your way of helping them by destroying them. What if they're happy being rocks? I'm doing too much and I'm doing it on purpose. Sorry, I'm giving very what is this, Kelly off of Big Brother right now, just trolling for no reason. I'd rather she came out as a hot goddamn pebble and then opened up and then had this outfit underneath it. And so it would give rock open Geo dude, let's go. Like, can't wait for you to evolve into a graveler. God forgive me when I have to trade you just so I get a golem and the motherfucker doesn't run off with my Pokemon and shit. It's cool. I didn't care for it. I'm gonna be real. I was like, nah, for me, no, because you were a minor and then you're the gym. I that didn't rock with me. Boo, Matthew. That didn't rock with me. But I was like, oh, okay. But I thought the face was lovely. Moon is next. It was movie references. I said, okay. I thought this was Wild Friend. I didn't care for the first part of it. Now, when we get to Greece and we get to Little Rizzo, we get to Little this, I was like, oh, okay. You could also apply this to multiple movies, if I'm going to be honest with you. It's okay. The first look is a chop, though. When we got the red dress on, I was more inclined to be like, for sure, thank you. But the first look, I was like, you look crazy. I thought you were Dexter's mom with no hips, and I did not want to be in that universe. Shout out to my Laboratories fans. It was not my favorite. So it Demuse is next. This woman's got money. She is rich. She's feeling it. She's doing all that. She wants to keep it to herself. But then she drops the money and she starts to lose control. And then she turns into this stop. No. And I love Soa. That's one of my favorite queens. No. Oh, no. No. I was like, no, no, Fred, no, no, you don't get it, Maddie. I don't need to. It's a chop. Love her now. No, no. I was like, what is happening? Giving Kinsey from the dollhouse shaped teas. No, ma'am. I was like, no, I tried. Then she started eating the money. She's like, she's so consumed with it. She's eating it and shit. I'm Marion Cotillion. I was sitting there like, girl, what is going on? Someone put their fingers on that. Girl, go get your mouth swabbed real quick. Oh, no. But what? No. Love her now. The story didn't even sell it to me. I was like, nope. Nope. Cam is two different Barbies. Working Barbie, and then she is party Barbie. This was clean and cute. She's pretty Trixie, then prettier Trixie. It was cute. I wasn't blown though, but I thought she looked really good. I was like, this is very clean, and I did like the way that she presented this. Mommy Watson, I didn't know you was studying law. Bitch, you got 2 motherfucking degrees. Come on now. Educator. Girl. You all right, not just the lingerie, not just a swimsuit. Good for you. Good for you. Good to you. Good to you? Good for you. What? Move, Matt, move. In the beginning, I did not like this. But at the end, once God created everything, hell yeah. When we got to Mommy Watson and we removed this and baby girl was walking, chewed. The beginning was, oh, not for me, but I like the storytelling. When we got to the finale, I was like, oh, yeah, that dress is pop. That dress is puss. It's great. All of the above. Punani. I thought this was okay. And I like Punani's style and how they present themselves. And I love the fabric that they used for their garment. And they're so talented. Like, let's not take this away from them. I was not blown. I was not. I was like, this cool, but no shade. I wanted it to be, I thought for sure it was going to be a little bit more pow, but it was like, all right. I see you working, and he was, you work as a seamstress, arms is closed, take it off. You're about to go to the cocktail party. Okay. It was not my favorite, but that fabric is gorgeous. That fabric is gorgeous, honey. It was lined great. I kind of lived for this ellipse. It wasn't my favorite of the night for you, but I lived for how this went down. And your presentation has been quite the key. Like your presentation's great. The ice cream lady. Oh my god, I dropped the scoops. No! Then removes the spin directly into this beautiful gown that still gives us the ice cream tease, if you will. I love that. I was like, okay. And then took off the hat, said, I'm not done, and had a purse. Chewed. Chewed. Yes, you did that ellipse. I was like, oh, fabulous. Peach is next. You only get one thing wrong. Peach, you get one thing. Everything else about this is absolutely stunning. And I loved how you came out as the Uber delivery bike man. I was here for it. This was fabulous. I hated that you had them goddamn shoes. And I wish you had on at least a heel boot. That's it. Or some kind of laced up anything else, even if it's the boot under the dress, would be just so much better. I'm not even bullshit. Like, that sneaker was so big, it really gave like kitchen sneaker. For those of you who have worked in the kitchen before with the non-slip black sneakers, you know what you can only get them at certain stores. You know what I'm talking about. The work shoe. It gave the work shoe, no shade, friend, and I could not take it because those shoes are not meant to be cute. They're meant to be worn for long periods of time and to be with the uniform. And while that is everything, my God in heaven, seeing that shoe with that dress walk down that runway was killing my nerves. Everything else about this was puss. The way this came out, the fact that you like removed all the garment, it was a full on everything. Oh my God. Oh, I love the dress. The face was giving and the hair was so good. I did. I was like, God damn, that's right. Yes, ma'am. Now that's a transformation. So as much as I hate the little boots, the little shoes you had on, okay. There it is. Now, the last category, this is the fashion houses that they're doing, with the House of M going first. What does dubbed mean in American English? That the voices are dubbed over with English speaking voices versus in French. So we're not hearing any of the French being spoken. We're just hearing English translated. And the dubbed version is not done with voice actors. It's done with AI, unfortunately. So it is an AI voice dub in English of what they're saying. And no, the dub version does not pick up everything that they're saying. It does not pick up on any of the laughs or anybody's sort of like expressions like, oh, like that, none of that. So it just does words specifically. So imagine Soa and Mommy's fight that happened in dubbed. Nothing is being really given. It's very much the base level of what was said and not actually what was said. So it can be really annoying to watch sometimes because it's like, well, you're telling me, but you're not really sharing. exactly what that person is saying. It was wild watching it back. So we have Magnetica up for the House of M. It's not bad looking. It's nice. I don't hate it. I thought she was pretty. It's a 2 because it's not pow, especially with the bodysuit. That's a whole kind of another blue compared to the face. But it's her sort of aesthetic, so I don't hate it. I thought it was clean. I thought it was fine. It's clean. It's clean. It's a cute little look with the hair and everything. I know that girl. I'm like, okay, it's clean. Misty Phoenix is next. I thought this was cute, but the bottom looked a fool. Everything else about this I thought was puss. I hated the bottom of that little puffy dress. Hated that bottom so much. It was not him right. It was like, oh girl. Every time they zoomed, I was like, oh no, oh no, oh no. The bottom of it looked a fucking fool, but everything else about it was cute. Makeup, hair, the sleeves, all that was right, but that bottom, it's like, nah, miss, nah. So, that's how much I love you. That's what I'm giving you, friend. That right there. That what I just did. We moving on. How about Moon? How about Moon? Bitch, I can't do it. So I thought you were about to jump on some letters, bitch, before a movie started. I wanted to be your guest. I did. I did. I did. I showed up to the house, baby. It was cold, and some furry man was right there. And all of a sudden, you popped out and said, "Let there be light." Bitch, scared the fuck out of me. No. But for real though, I assumed you were about to jump on top of some letters, baby, before a movie started, and we was about to really get our life. Didn't do well at the box office, but it was good. I wanted to do something different, and you did. You did. You did. 60-watt bulbs only. You did. Moon, I thought was good. I actually like this. The back with the corset was a fool, though. No shade, because it was white. That was my only issue. Because this actually looks really cool. Like this whole part, that's very cool. That the white. That off. But everything else about it I like. I thought it was very well done. Front too. I just hate that the white corset at the back was like, hi. We're so not a part of this palette. Nowhere in the package, but you can see me. Dare I say La Big Bertha had my favorite look of this group? Yes, La Big Bertha did have my favorite look of the group. This is my bubble back. Oh, come back. This is my favorite look. Mama looked pretty. I was like, come on, dress. Come on, dress. In that fabric too. I was like, oh, this is pretty. And she looked really good at it. It was not to say it was unexpected. It was, but yes, it did what needed to be done for me. Bad wig. This gave me her though. It's giving very Jennifer Coolidge early days Hollywood career before the gays got a hold of her and she started getting more jobs. Now she's just doing Capital One D's. And really bad movies now. No shade. That lady got her Emmy and was like, well, and then Hollywood said, okay, I guess we're finished here. Like you're gonna be known for this sort of branch of the last 5 years of being a fun time. But like after they got rid of you and we haven't seen you since, sweetie. No shade. Who got credit? Capital One cards. Go ahead. But yeah, this was pretty. I was here for it. Another Monday. E-lives? Yes. Okay, first of all, they chewed the other group with the boat with the tie reference. Everybody had a tie. Oh my God. Something about that with this fabric and everything else. Also the bags too. It was the hats, it was the bags, the suitcases, the luggages, and the tie. So Ellipse's look is everything and then some the ginormous pants with this high-waisted tie for the belt and the way that the cups are done. Oh my God, it's so good. I was just like, and it's the briefcase that's fully encased in the glass. I was like, okay, this is fabulous. That's it. I'm good. It's gooey. We love, we live. Boom. Mommy Watsa steps out. What could have just been something so simple and chic and just easy to go, very for that, styled perfectly with this ginormous fro. Beautifully done, sister. It was when you turned around and the tie in the back is going all the way to the butt. Puss. Stop it. Stop it. I said, okay, not the best, but so cohesive and so good. Then Peach is giving jet set. I said, do we see the theme here? They actually did a collection, girl. I said, hold on now. Hold on. We got sportswear now. This is a gag. I was living. Bitch, I said pants, dress, sportswear. I said, come on, let's go. I said, okay. I was like, it's the suitcase. The skirt is wild. I kind of wish there was something happening in the middle area here because she was giving little box. I love how the tie is not the same as everyone else's tie. They actually use the main fabric for that, and they let the other fabric be the star of the show for the jacket and the skirt. I thought this was well done, and I think that her makeup is severe with that beard. That's a new one for me. Ooh, the muggy is wuggy. I was like, yeah, Peach was peeing. Mm-hmm. Oh, I love Punani's look so much. What could just be a simple bodysuit? Please. Baby, the tie is growing all the way around and they're holding it. The little hat, honey. The hair. The gloves are built in. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. It's with that fabric, the way that was put together. Oh baby, it was so Punani. This was fire, and it's the fact. And thank you so much for this team and whoever. And if it was you, Pooh, thank you for this. You hemmed and cut that fabric to actually just be a tie. You could have been lazy and been like, we'll just cut the bolt right there and just leave it flat. No, baby. Because when you were walking and I saw you lift it, I saw the triangle end of the tie. And I was like, oh, now that made it so much better in the way it just all came together. The fact that Peach's look is also giving fully this fat. Here's what I'm talking about. You see what I'm saying? This blue green, I forget the name of this color, but that's the star with the sequin fabric being a part of the sort of accessories, accoutrements, if you will, the tie, if not. Now we move into this portion with the group, and now the sequin fabric is the main show holder with the other. Girl, this was fire. This was everything. I was like, oh my God, y'all did that. Hamburgers indeed. Not everyone knows my text tone now. Fuck. I can't. Oh my God, it's so embarrassing. Yes, my text tone is now Butters. Whatever. Oh, hamburgers. I fucking love it. I don't give a damn. I can't. Oh, my friend just was talking about if I was going to the game night, talking about break a leg tonight. I'm like, how do you know if I'm going? Oh my goodness. I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to. I haven't been decided what I was going to do. I think I am. No, but Pooh, this is fire. It's like one of my favorite looks. Now, when Cam was like bridal, I was like, yeah. 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 This is gorgeous, though. Like, it's gorge. Gorge. That wig. That wig. That mother wig. That wig. I'm actually really happy they did do bridal to close it, if I'm going to be honest with you. I wouldn't have received it as bridal, but I also get the bridal theme of it, especially with the way that the dress is done for the skirt with the veil that came out in front of it. It's totally like a different sort of bridal dress, right? And it also fits into the theme with the tie and it being another Monday. Remind yourself it's a work day. So everyone's giving the tie tease of giving very business chic, but also applying it to multiple genres. Honey. Ooh, I loved it. I'm married to my corporate job. Yeah, another Monday was the group. No shade of the other one. I liked what they gave in certain elements, but bitch, they peed. Oh, this is so pretty. Cam, this was so pretty. You were so pretty. Honey. I was like, yes, baby. That cheek is shining. Okay. I loved it. I did. So the House of M. And another Monday. Another Monday is the winning group. Period. But they have tops and bottoms, I guess, for the week. There you go. So Safe is La Big Bertha, who got kudos for really stepping up in the fashion because that's always been something they talked about with her. So I thought that was dope. Misty was safe by the hairs on her chinny chin chin if they have not been laser removed off. Mommy Watsa is safe, and Punani, who I was gagged, was safe, especially with this look in particular. I was like, I am shocked you are sitting back there. For this one alone, we would need to have a conversation because it was very well done. But we have our tops and we have our bottoms. Now, the bottoms would be Moon, Magnetica, and so would Demuse. The tops would be Peach, Cam Hugh, and Ellipse. The top two of the week is Ellipse and Cam Hugh. I would say Peach also would have been a contender to replace Cam because Ellipse was number one, period. No shade. Ellipse was the number one for me. That was numero uno. We're not in an all-stars format, regular season. We're just judging this based off of whatever. Ellipse is the winner. Done. But as far as like top two, I say Cam and Peach could have replaced each other. Either or. I might have given it more to Peach. For the Pegasus going into the second look, even with the last one. But no, Cam actually ate too. So that was a toughie. The bottom two is Soa Demuse, unfortunately, and Magnetica again. Magnetica is unfortunately, I keep saying unfortunately, but yes, they are very upset. And it's deja vu all over again. It feels like we're not getting out of the circle. And they really do want to stay, but I don't know. It's going to be a tough one based off of the girls who were in the top being season one veterans with their other season one vet Soa being in the bottom, and you got the season three girl who we like, but we have seen this already and it's not giving. So what's going to happen? Non généré Rion. Did not do that well. Regret Rion. Come on, Matthew. Non générique Rion. Sorry. Listen, Edith, pee off. If you haven't heard the song, you may not have ears. But if you haven't heard it, I recommend it. It's a beautiful song. The lip sync I liked. It was a ballad. Thank God we don't get those on US Drag Race as much as we used to. We should get more of them. But baby, Cam is a pretty girl, and Cam did their job for lip syncing. They were up against a titan though, because Ellipse, for me, Ooh, that face. All she was giving were the hands here and pulling herself in, and was fully just conveying the music and what the song was giving for me, and was taking it there when it needed to. It was beautiful to watch, Cam, but sometimes it wouldn't go to the level I needed it to, and I was so hyper focused on what Lips was doing. Like, I felt like I was watching just them in the spotlight every time that they showcase them. I was like, yeah, baby girl is cutting the fuck up. And the judges agreed. So, whoo, baby, these faces. Ellipse is the winner. Congratulations to them. It's their first win on Drag Race France. Congrats to them. And for the Boule episode at that. So, keek. I was here for it. I was like, yes! Oh my gosh. Because they're in my top 4. So I want Ellipse to go all the way. Period. Like, I want them to go all the way to the end. Now, it's Soa and it's Magnetica. And I feel like Ellipse's reasons were valid in reference for this. It's like, we have so much respect for the drag, but it's just not, the run's not going well. And we got to think about this. And technically, Soa was not in the bottom last week. So if we're going off a track record, Magnetica, you'd have to go. And I feel bad for Mag, because they just wanted to change history a little bit with coming back to All Stars, and it did not work out the same. You were out literally the same episode you were out on your season for 3, episode 2. I hate that for them. But at the same time, let's be real. Magnetica, you're flipping amazing. Your drag is actually dope. Don't think any different. It was a tough season. High key, Misty also should have been at the bottom with. No shade to Mist. I was like, well, this is okay. I'm back. I think I at least look good there. And I thought this look was chic, but okay, it is what it is. But it's gonna get harder and tougher each and every week. So au revoir to Magnetica, but please support their drag whenever you see them, wherever they're at. So yes. Those are my thoughts on All Stars Drag Race France for episode 2, the Super Bowl. Look at me doing a video in less than 2 hours. Impossible. Things are happening everywhere. Is that how it goes? I think it is. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being here today. Thank you. Shout out to Emrika for being my moderator today. I thank you so very much. Thank you. And thank you to those of you who tuned in. Thank you to the super chats. Thank you to those of you who tipped. And if you still wanted to super chat, please and thank you. It's available there if you want to throw something in my tippy jar today. I may have to go and try to get back my reigning supreme belt in Munchkin. Please and thank you. It's paypal.me/MattyRants, Cash App $@MattMatt924 or $MattyRants, and Venmo MattyRants. And also, you can hit me up and find me in my other social media spaces and places in the About section of my channel, whether it's the Linktree link that'll take you everywhere you need to go, the Patreon for as low as $1 a month, Cameo, merch available at dragqueenmerch.com, the affiliate partner link with Paramount Plus so you can get yourself a free week on me. Take you there. And a P.O. box. Please use it. I paid for it. I hate when it just sits there empty. Please. She's expensive. Come on. Send me something. But I thank you. I love y'all down. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Saturday. I will see you tomorrow with my good friends for the panel. We're going to be talking about a lot of hot topics and the drama going on in the streets. I know they're going to have some things to say about the Willem versus Mistress tease, as well as going over All Stars France and talking about the Slajon Royale cast that's coming up, since pretty much everybody on the panel except for C. Diggy watches Drag Race Philippines. So yes, I love you. I appreciate you. And thank you for tuning in. I hope you had a good time with me today. I'll see you for the next one, everybody. Take care. Bye.
Listen. Yeah. Yes, God. Oh. Get that out of here.